I'm gonna make it. If there's a chance, I'm gonna take it. With drums a thumping, bass player pumping, keyboards and me on my guitar.
So, class, next week's exam will count towards your result at the end of the year.
We were caught out. We neglected our schoolwork because of the band, but as we didn't look like making a fortune out of that, we had to start worrying about our schoolwork again.
So, you might say that next week will be the beginning of the end of the year.
Gee, that year went quick.
For some, that will present no problems. For others, not only will it be the beginning of the end of the year, it will be the beginning of the end of other things.
At least we've got time to do something about it.
Yeah, how fast can you grow a brain?
What are you guys worried about? It's only an exam.
It's okay for you, genius.
We'll just have to put the record on ice for a couple of weeks, that's all.
Getting depressed won't help.
Try singing your way out of this one, nerds.
Please, Mr. Besham, can I sing my answers?
At least they can understand our writing.
Yeah, and we don't cheat. I use load or fail, even if Basham stuck the answers up on the board. Let's get them.
You know, we have spent a lot of time on the band.
Yes, but we knew what we were doing.
You know something else?
What?
I'd do it all again, but I don't think our parents would agree with us.
Peter, that was Mrs. Baslington on the phone.
What, Baz's mother?
Yes.
What did she want?
She's worried about Baz's prospects in the coming exams. She thinks you expect him to spend too much time with the organics.
But that's not my fault.
She thinks it is.
She certainly wouldn't blame Bazza. She thinks it's Christmas.
Mrs. Fleet rang me as well. She feels the same way about Jenny.
Why are they all ringing you? Why don't they ring each other?
They have.
I don't know. As soon as we get up and play, everybody's wrapped. But when we have to practice, you're all heaviest.
We're simply concerned that one day the band will end and you'll finish up with no career, no future and no money. So we're having a meeting about it. So can I have Stringbean's number? I want to invite his parents as well.
A meeting? With all of us? Here?
No, the meeting's to be held in private.
My ears are burning.
It won't be my ears burning when I fail the exam.
Hey, did your parents go?
Dad said he would.
What about your parents, Izzy?
They're at bingo. They don't care what happens to me.
My dad's still in Hawaii, or else I'd be in big trouble.
Has Jenny any idea what she wants to do?
Oh, yes, I believe she wants to be a rock singer.
Well, she's certainly heading in that direction.
Thanks to your son.
Nobody's forcing Jenny to sing in the band.
Well, you know what I mean. Peer group pressure.
Well, if you ask me, that's a weak phrase to excuse people for not making up their own minds.
Here we are.
Oh, thank you. It was so good of you to give me a lift.
Mrs. Orfonsinski.
Oh, you say my name so beautiful. You must be Russian.
Only on my mother's side.
Ah,
First I've heard of it, Frank.
Well, my third cousin's grandfather was a Russian whaler who jumped ship.
Oh.
Well, I should say the genes would be pretty much watered down by now.
I brought little something to eat.
Yeah, Mrs. Orfonsinski thought everyone was staying for the weekend. There's 2 more in the car.
There's nothing.
If I hadn't have stopped her, she would have bought the whole kitchen.
Well, we can't talk on empty stomach.
I'll get it. This way, Joe.
Right. This is my wife, Lila.
Stringbean's mother and father.
Well, now we all get to meet each other. I mean, if Pugwall hadn't started this band, I wouldn't have got to meet all you nice people. I'd be sitting at home watching my favourite program on TV.
Well, before we start, I want to make it quite clear. This is not Peter's fault, as everybody seems to be suggesting.
Then whose fault is it?
The kids are all in this together. Now, who are we waiting for?
Baslington.
Oh, I know him. He's supposed to be in Hawaii.
Oh, he's back. He rang tonight to say he was coming. He reckons there's nothing like an argument to get over jet lag. I'll get it.
He's a nice guy, if you like gorillas.
Tony?
Hi. Tony Baslington.
G'day.
Have you decided anything yet?
Nothing yet.
Right, so you're ready to hear what I think?
No. We were just about to have something to eat and then discuss the problem.
Tony, if you're still jet-lagged, why don't you go home and I'll consult you in the morning?
In the morning, I'll be on my way to Hong Kong.
If you leave now, you could beat the traffic.
So, can we talk now? You guys can eat later.
Very well then. If we all agree, this is the problem, as Frank and I see it.
It's the big summit, deciding our fate.
Well, whatever they propose, my dad will find something wrong with it.
Yeah, my dad will, that's for sure. We shouldn't be sitting here. No, we should be outside the door listening.
Would you really want to hear what they're saying about us?
If it's my dad, yeah. I don't get to hear him talk that often.
Hi.
Yeah, it's okay for you, Hughesy. Your parents aren't there.
No, but I am interested to know what happens to you guys. After all, if you break up, I'm out of a job. So, you ready?
What for?
Listen.
What I'm saying is that but for Peter, the Organics would have been a fish in a pan.
That's you they're talking about.
What did you do, Hughesy?
I bugged the place. The TV.
Don't get me wrong. The kids have had a great time.
A trip to Japan, winning things. But we're here to face the fact that their schoolwork has suffered.
Not my kid.
Not my kid. Well, he doesn't do any, so how can it suffer? It can only suffer if you do it badly. No brain, no pain.
Well, I haven't got nobody's. My offer will be big doctor. He fixed my back for me.
So what are we going to do?
Hang on, could I say something?
Go ahead, dear.
Well, the problem as I see it is that the Organics, they play as a group. They rehearse as a group. Therefore, we should expect them to pass
As a group.
What?
Now, let me try and explain, hopefully without offending anybody.
I thought your dad was going to embarrass you.
There's still time.
The way I see it, look,
My plane leaves in 8 hours.
Well, say, for example, that your son can manage to be in the band and still do his homework, but yours can't.
Betty's talking to my mum and dad.
now, is it fair?
If one kid fails because of their involvement in the band and the others pass, and equally, is it fair, for the sake of the one kid who might fail, we stop the others being in the band?
Who's the one kid you're talking about?
No, I'm speaking hypothetically. It's simple. If the Organics want to stay together, they've got to pass together. We should consider the band only as strong as its weakest link.
He's just trying to shut us down so we can get his money back.
What are you going to do?
I actually like the idea.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm trying to work out what he means.
You mean I could have stayed in Hawaii?
But you can't tell him off.
Why not?
Because he'll find out I've bugged the place and send me to jail.
Hello.
That you, Dad?
Was that you, Peter?
Yes, it's me.
Are you all right, son?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Their ears must be burning.
What can I do for you, son?
Oh, how's the meeting going?
What's going very well, thank you. Why?
I was just wondering how long I have to stay away.
Well, that's usually the least of your worries, but I'd say you can come home any time you like. I think we've made our decision.
Yeah, I know.
Pardon?
I mean, great. Yeah, we've almost finished here, so...
I've got to get back to study, you know, pass those exams.
Oh,
Good, son, good.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah, I'll see you.
That was close.
Prefer the barbecue shapes. It's a bit.
What did he want, Frank?
Oh, you know, just keep in touch. Kids.
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 So we've all got to pass the exams.
So what's the problem?
Well, it won't be for you.
Brains.
Some of us will find it hard to pass.
No, not if we all help.
You'll help me pass?
Oh, well, I was getting a bit sick of the organics anyway.
Peter,
Yes, Mum?
don't you usually work in your room?
Yes, Mum.
Well,
I want to make sure that you make sure that I'm working hard. And would you mind telling Dad how hard I'm working too?
I will. I suppose the others are working just as hard.
Harder than me.
Hey, Mum. What's he doing here?
Working?
What?
Setting a good example for you, Marion. I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Is he still alive?
Just quit while you're ahead.
He's not alive, Mum. He's dead.
Marion, go to your room.
I hope he doesn't stay like that for long. Things won't be fun around here anymore.
Amazing. Truly amazing. I'll be back in a minute.
Mum, wait! Jenny,
Yes, Dad?
just thought I'd tell you it's nearly time for your favourite program.
Oh, I'll just keep working, thanks, Dad.
Oh, right. But you never miss it, do you?
Oh, you can tell me what happened.
Yeah, I suppose I can.
Oh. How'd you go, son? Did you break him in?
Yes, Dad.
Sorry I had to ask you to do that, son. But you are the best breaker we got.
Yes, Dad.
So, why don't you go to bed and get some rest? I've never seen anybody work so hard.
I can't, Dad.
Oh, why not, son?
Baz is coming over.
Bazza? On a school night?
To help me study. He should be here any minute.
Right. Well then, I might make you a cup of cocoa and a toasted cheese sandwich and then I'll give you a rub with some of that horse liniment.
Hey, my mum reckons there's something wrong with me. She always says, my little awful, why you working so hard? You always got the big sick.
Well, I reckon if any of us do fail, they should give us credit for working so hard.
We're being talked about.
It's amazing. They all rung to say the other kids are working just as hard. You don't think they overheard us talking, Frank?
No way. No way.
Nobody's complaining. Perhaps if they don't all happen to pass the exam.
We could at least give them the benefit for trying.
Yes. Good.
No, Margaret, no, we'll have to stick to our agreement.
Solidarity forever.
Who is that fella?
He's my dad.
No, if one of them fails, then the whole group will have to disband. And that's final.
And that's my dad.
It's no use, Bazza. I'm just pretending. I don't understand any of this.
Yeah, you can say that again. I don't know what we're going to do.
What's the area of a circle? Huh?
What's the total surface area of a cube?
What? What's the volume of a cylinder?
Slow down, you guys.
Oh, it's hopeless.
Look, if he goes down, we all do. Well, let's go from the top. You guys might as well sit down. We're going to be here for a while. Now, string bean. The area of a circle is...
Pi. Gee, I wish there weren't so many pies. I'm getting hungry.
It's pi r squared.
With sauce.
Now, what's the area of a circle?
Pi r squared with sauce.
Should have brought our sleeping bags. Orpho?
Right. What's the volume of a cylinder?
Pi r squared times height. Plus sauce.
What's the area of a circle?
Pi r squared.
What's the TSA of a cube?
Half breadth times height with no sauce.
No. Heck, string bean. We've been over and over all this. The exam's tomorrow and we've still got pages to go.
I'll learn it.
When?
Now.
You've got to muck out the stables at 5. When will you sleep?
Doesn't matter. I'll learn it. I won't let you guys down.
Well, Peter, good luck with your exams.
Thanks, Marion.
Well, son, ready for the big day?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound very promising.
You should feel very confident, Pumpkin. I've never seen you work so hard.
Dad?
Yes, son.
Well, did you really mean that if one of us fails, that we all have to quit the band?
Well, son, it's not just me. Let's be clear on that. But to answer your question, yes, we, the united parents on the situation, feel that if one of you fails, then you all fail.
You wouldn't reconsider? No, you wouldn't.
So, son, have a good day.
We'll buy all your equipment when you sell it.
So, Marion, have a good day.
Where is he? I don't know. He usually rides to school with me.
Hope he's all right.
Hi. Area of a circle, pi r squared. TSA over cube, 6L squared. Volume of a cylinder, pi r squared times height. Area of a triangle, half breadth times height. Where's that exam?
Things were looking good. The paper didn't have any terrible shocks in it, and as far as I could work out, all the organics would be able to cope, even string bean. Uh-oh. Sir, please, sir.
Yes, Wall?
Toilet, sir, please.
Really, Wall?
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right.
We all spent the best part of our exam trying to keep Stringbean awake.
I'm sorry, you guys, but I spent all night learning that stuff. And then I knew it. I finally knew it. But when I got in that exam room, it was so stuffy, and I just started to doze off. And when the bell went, I'd only done half a page.
It didn't matter if you did half a page or 10 pages. We were so busy keeping you awake, we all failed too.
Well, at least it's not just one of us failing. We'll all go down together.
I might practice being alone.
Can I keep you company while you do it?
Sure. I'm good at being alone when I'm with somebody.
So am I.
If you guys aren't going to use the studio, maybe we could rent it out. I know a group of kids.
Is this the end?
Dunno. If not for good for a while. My old man's just dying to say I told you so.
My mum won't be too sad either.
So, just gotta wait round and see how bad the marks really are. I hardly got anything done.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, where is he?
In his room, I think.
Oh.
He went straight to his room and hasn't come out.
That means someone failed, and that means the organics will have to split up.
Marion, there's no need to look so happy about it.
Might I remind you, Frank, it was your idea.
Well, someone had to take the responsibility. Doesn't mean I enjoy it.
Dad, I've got something I want to tell you.
I'll get it.
No, I'll get it. I'm expecting a call. Peter, you stay there. Wall residence. Oh, it's for you. I can't afford to weaken.
But it seems such a shame.
He said I could buy some of his equipment, but I might have to borrow some money off you.
Don't. 1, 2, 3. Don't let's start all that again, hmm?
You're joking. Oh, great. Yeah, I'll be right over. Can I go out now?
Suppose so, Pumpkin.
Well, isn't there something you wanted to tell me?
Well, it doesn't really matter now.
Well, it matters to me.
Well, we have to sit the exam again. Basham put the exam papers on top of his car and drove off.
Peter, do I detect by the sound in your voice that you may not have done well in that exam?
We'll never know, Dad, will we? We'll never know.
But we've got something to celebrate.
Well, I'm not all that certain about you, Pugwall.
Quick,
What?
come over here, quick.
But I've just spent the last 10 minutes telling you how much I love you.
I didn't know you felt that strongly.
Well, I do.
Sure, it's not just wanting to celebrate the exam result with somebody?
Yes.
And that somebody is you. Radio, guys. We'll be round to rehearse in a couple of minutes.
Well, I can tell by the way you walk, and I can tell by the way you talk, that someone's been cheating you. Well, that's a fine. How do you do, True Blues? So now you think you're the only one, but it happens to everyone. I tell you that I've been there, and that's why I really care, True Blues. True Blues can make you feel so lonely. True Blues can make you feel left out. True Blues can make you feel as though you're the only one. You're the lonely one. Woo!
True Blues, True Blues, True Blues, True Blues.
So now you want to be left alone.
Alone.
Sit at home waiting by the phone. Feel so bad when there's no call. Is he out having a ball? True Blues. True Blues can make you feel so lonely. True Blues can make you feel left out. True Blues can make you feel as though you're the